everyone, and welcome back to Fluent Start, and welcome back to Season 2. In the previous episode, you learned how to give longer opinions and build simple arguments. You started to explain your ideas more clearly with reasons and examples. Today, we are going to focus on something very important in real conversations: how to agree and disagree naturally. Because in real life, conversation is not only about giving your opinion, it is also about responding to other people's opinions. Let me ask you something. When someone gives an opinion, how do you usually respond? Do you only say yes or no? If you do that, the conversation can feel a little flat. So today, we are going to make your responses more natural and more interesting. Let's start with agreeing. Instead of just saying yes, you can say, I agree. That's true. I think so too. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, let's make it better. Don't stop there. Add a reason. For example, I agree because it helps us learn faster. Yeah, that makes sense, especially when we practice every day. Do you hear the difference? It sounds more natural and more complete. Now let's try together. Someone says, learning English every day is important. You respond. Start with agreement. Then add a reason. Speak. Good. Now let's move to disagreement. Disagreeing does not mean being rude. You can disagree politely. For example, I understand your point, but I'm not sure about that. I see what you mean, but these phrases make your English sound more natural and respectful. Let's try an example. Someone says, watching movies is the best way to learn English. You can respond, I see what you mean, but I think speaking practice is more effective. Do you see? You are not saying no directly. You are softening your disagreement. Now, your turn. Someone says, studying grammar is not important. You respond. Start with a soft disagreement. Then explain your idea. Speak. Nice. Now, let's go deeper. Sometimes you want to agree, but not completely. You can say, I agree to some extent. I think that's true, but... For example, I agree to some extent, but I think practice is more important than theory. This shows a more balanced opinion. Let's try. Someone says, online learning is better than offline learning. Respond with partial agreement. Speak. Very good. Now, let's build a short conversation. I will give you a situation. Someone says, social media is a waste of time. Now you respond. You can agree, disagree, or partially agree. But don't stop with one sentence. Add a reason. Speak. Great. Now continue. Add one more idea. Maybe give an example. Keep the conversation going. Excellent. Now let's imagine a real discussion. You and another person are sharing ideas. You listen, you respond, you agree, you disagree, you explain. That is real communication. At this level, your goal is not just to speak. Your goal is to interact, to respond naturally, to sound real. Before we finish, I want to give you a challenge. Today, choose a topic. It can be social media, learning English, or daily habits. Imagine someone gives an opinion. Then respond. Agree or disagree. But always add a reason. Speak for 1 minute. You are improving step by step. Now you are not only expressing your ideas, you are reacting. You are interacting. And that is a big step toward real fluency. Thank you so much for being part of Fluent Start Season 2. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep responding naturally. In the next episode, we will practice longer discussions and real-life speaking situations. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.